Breaking news right now, a train derailment in East Palestine and then massive flames.
Residents, if you have not evacuated, please leave the area.
Toxic chemicals contained in 5 tanker cars are very deadly if inhaled.
The fish now belly up in Leslie Run, barely 48 hours after the fiery derailment 5 miles away.
The health effects, the long-term environmental effects, the waterways, this is bad.
President Biden says he will visit the train derailment site in East Palestine. However, he did not say when that would happen.
It has been more than 7 months since a train derailed in East Palestine, Ohio. President Biden has not issued a major disaster declaration or visited the site.
Well, I haven't had the occasion to go to East Palestine. There's a lot going on.
It's really frustrating to see him go and say he's too busy.
Republican Senator J.D. Vance has visited that site in recent months. Right after the accident, he posted a video from Leslie Run Creek.
There's dead worms and dead fish all throughout this water,
showing what appeared to be chemicals in the water there.
J.D. Vance today called the EPA's effort to clean up the derailment site in East Palestine a complete disgrace.
The thing that I've heard from the mayor and from others here today is the cleanup is taking way too long. You've still got tons of toxic chemicals in the dirt. You cannot possibly begin to rebuild this town and give people confidence they can get back to normal life unless you clean up East Palestine. There are piles of dirt accumulating in East Palestine, piles of dirt filled with toxic chemicals that haven't been moved out of the state. What happens if it rains? The very toxic dirt that we just dug out of the ground begins to seep back into the ground, causing problems for the air and water for the residents of East Palestine. We need leadership. We need the EPA to get on the ground and aggressively get this stuff out of East Palestine into properly licensed facilities.
I'm very frustrated.
We don't think they're taking care of all the pollution.
Because Biden's EPA is not doing its job, East Palestine has toxic chemicals, mounds of toxic chemicals just sitting on the ground. Joe Biden promised that he would visit East Palestine, and he has broken that promise. He has refused to actually employ the services of his government to help the people of East Palestine. This is still what happens when you dig a stick into the creek bed. The chemicals just flow out of the water. Feels like the people of East Palestine are being failed by everybody. We need to get this cleanup done and do it now. We've got to make sure that the people of East Palestine know there are people and we're not going to forget about them.